Friends of the Library book sale, used book sale, is a popular community-focused event that brings together the residents and library supporters of Greater West Bloomfield. And the Friends of the West Bloomfield Township Public Library are actually putting together this used book sale to help raise funds to help directly benefit West Bloomfield Township Public Library, supporting its programs and services. So joining me live on The Splash to give out more deets in regards to this used book sale is book sale co-chair and member of the Friends of the West Bloomfield Township Public Library, Roslyn Yerman. Thank you for being here, Roslyn.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I like to kind of start things off to talk about your personal story, if you don't mind. So just tell us what even drove your interest to become a member of the Friends of the West Bloomfield Township Public Library.
Well, I'm a retired librarian. I'm a reader. I'm a library lover. It was really a no-brainer to me to become a member of the Friends and help to support my local library.
Ooh, okay. Very simple, but I like it. It just talks about your passion. And like you said, your previous lifestyles being a librarian as well, just kind of continues to talk about your passion with books. So with that being said, you are the co-chair of this book sale. Can you talk about how this sale fits into your vision for community engagement in West Bloomfield?
Certainly. And as you said, I'm the co-chair. I'm working with Kim Stone. Both of us have sorted books and we've worked at previous book sales. And this was our opportunity to step up and chair the event. However, we've got a great team behind us. Most Friends of the Library groups hold book sales as one of their primary fundraising events. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a key community event because it serves all members of the community, from young people to active adults. And we have material for every age group. We have fiction, we have nonfiction, we have fiction in every genre, from an old or classic title to a recent release by one's favorite author, because oftentimes people will buy a book, read it, and then donate it so that someone else has the opportunity to read it. And readers also have the opportunity to find a new author. We also have nonfiction in every subject area. So used book sale is truly a community event.
I like that you put that out there, that people, it's a chance for people to kind of engage a little bit as well, to kind of just talk about some of the books that they've read and, you know, some of the similarities that they may have with someone else who may have read the same book, or someone who's picking up a book may want to know a little bit more about it before they actually read it and or invest in it, can ask someone who's read it as well. So I love the different aspects and the perspectives that you bring to it with that. Do you have any memorable experiences or just things that you remember from past book sales that kind of paint a picture of community engagement from these events?
Well, you raised a good point. When people are shopping, they might be looking for a particular author, or another shopper may recommend a particular title, and then they'll look for it and I'll help them find it. So it's very much a social event and an engaging event between different members of the community.
Well said, well said. With me right here live on The Splash, by the way, member of the Friends of the West Bloomfield Township Public Library and book sale co-chair, Roslyn Yerman, talking about the upcoming Friends of the West Bloomfield Township Public Library used book sale, which will be happening very soon right here in our own neighborhood, West Bloomfield, as well at the library. So how do you see, or what ways do you believe offering books at a discounted rate specifically benefits both readers and the community?
Well, I think used book sale puts books into the hands of readers at low cost. It encourages their excitement for reading, for learning, for the library. People often visit the library for one reason and discover a new library program or service. At the same time, people will often visit the library, and for as much as we try to promote the book sale, they may discover the book sale through their visit to the library.
Yes, and it's a lot of different things going on, and it just opens up a lot of people just in general to the library, to the Friends of the West Bloomfield Township Library, and the different things that you offer as well. Now, I'm looking right here at the event. Starts Friday, April 4th, by the way, through Sunday, April 6th. So it's a
Correct.
3-day event with different things going on each day. I want you to kind of talk about that first and foremost with the Friends Preview Sale. Can you talk about that specific day and how that sets the tone for the rest of the event going on through the weekend?
Certainly. The book sale starts from 7 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. on Friday night, April 4th. It's open to Friends members only, but you can become a friend at the door, and we encourage people to do so. The Friends Preview Night sets the tone for the sale because it gives folks their first look at the material. It also sets the tone for book sale weekend, and book sales in general are an exciting time for those who like to read and those who like to own books. So the preview night is from 7 to 9 on April 4th, as I said, and then on Saturday, April 5th, the sale continues from 9 to 5 and wraps up on Sunday from 12 to 3. Sunday is bag day. You can get a full bag of books for $5, and we offer 50% off teachers for any educational material they purchase over the course of the weekend. They just have to show their teacher ID at the checkout desk. We also have audiovisual material for sale as well. So we truly, truly have something for everyone.
I like that you also giving teachers, local educators the opportunity to get an even better discount, especially if they're buying
100%.
resources and supplies for their
Exactly.
classroom setting in general. It just further goes to show how one organization is helping members of a different organization right here in Greater West Bloomfield. Love to hear it, love to see it as well. One thing I want to talk about with you, Roslyn, it's 2025. We're talking about technology nowadays, people being able to listen to a book, people be able to turn pages of a book on a tablet or their phone or anything like that. So this is very unique to me in the fact that we're talking about physical books as well. What role do you believe these physical books play in promoting literacy and lifelong learning in Greater West Bloomfield compared to the electronic or audio way?
Well, I think they both serve a purpose. I mean, there are people who say, okay, books are going to go away. People are going to continue reading on electronic devices, but that's just not the case. The people I talk to, the trends I notice in libraries and when I worked in libraries, people read books, they read on devices. The bottom line is that they're reading. People read a physical book, they listen to a book, they're still reading, they're still engaging in getting the content of that book in whatever form it takes. So I'm a firm believer in all types of reading. The main goal is to read.
Yeah, I can go with that one as well. At the end of the day, you're consuming information that people are putting out there with the intention to you to consume it, whether that be through audiobook, through even a movie or like we said, an actual physical book or tablet. Essentially, you are grabbing that information that the author, the writer, and the creator wanted you to take away from it.
Correct.
In general. So I like the openness with that being said. And Roslyn, we don't want to hold you up too much longer. Just a few more questions while I do have you here. Why do you think, or how do you think this sale is ultimately, or this event, 3-day event, is not only encouraging members, but also encouraging people to have further involvement in the library and its programs in general?
Well, I think, as I said, people will often visit the library for one reason, and then they'll notice something else. They'll discover a new library program or service. And the same is true with people who are visiting the library, weren't aware of the book sale, and then decide to come in and check us out. I think overall, folks are going to leave with a physical bag of books or audio material, but they're also leaving with a continued excitement for reading, for learning, for the library. And ideally, they'll want to help support the library by joining the Friends, and we welcome anyone who wants to do that. They'll have the opportunity on Friday night at the preview sale. They'll be able to pick up material about the Friends throughout the sale, and volunteers at the sale will be more than happy to talk with them about the Friends and what it is that we do.
I got to say myself, West Bloomfield Township Public Library, one of the best libraries in the state. I want to say that
I won't
myself.
disagree with you.
Every time I go there, I feel like I'm discovering something new, a new room, a new feature. Check out the Fringe
Correct.
shop, by the way. You can buy different products
Yes.
from local vendors as well. And there's so many. I go in there and I see, oh, they have a community center. They have study rooms. I'm gonna come here when I need to read or just want to relax. They have the different room where you can just meditate and just have to yourself. It's so many different things going on. So many programs, resources, and once again, this is just one of the different ways to kind of attract you to the library. Roslyn, we're gonna go ahead and let you go. Once again, give out those details to the Friends of the Library used book sale once again for anybody who just joined us.
Certainly. Friday, April 4th from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. Preview night for Friends, both existing and new. You can join at the door Saturday from 9 to 5 and Sunday from 12 to 3, where you can get a bag of books for $5. And again, teachers can get their material for 50% off throughout the course of the weekend.
Well said, well said. Once again, I want to thank you so much for your time, your information, and for helping to put this event together. Once again, Friends of the West Bloomfield Township Public Library member and book sale co-chair, Roslyn Yerman. Thank you again.
Thank you.